Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to give you an update on the Vernamfield airstrip. Now the government wants to turn Vernamfield into an international airport. It has been talked about for quite some time. So let's look at the big picture. Jamaica has 3 international airports and they need to build a 4th one. Tourism is booming in Jamaica. Booming. The Sangster International Airport, which is the largest and busiest airport in Jamaica, cannot manage the traffic that passes through there. I was making a video down there and I was shocked to see the amount of planes that took off or landed in 15 minutes. When you look at the tarmac, you would think you are at an airport in Florida. There are so many planes. It's a very busy airport. So the government has narrowed down 2 spots for the building of the next international airport. Vernamfield, which is ideal because it has the longest runway in Jamaica. There's a runway there at that facility already, the longest runway in Jamaica. Even with the expansion of the Sangster International Airport runway, Vernamfield is still longer. And the Negril Aerodrome they want to convert to upgrade to an international airport. So the latest with Vernamfield now is the government has put in place an enterprise team, or an enterprise team has been formed to look at Vernamfield to see what the best use for the airstrip would be. So they put together an enterprise team to see what's the best use for Vernamfield. Now, Vernamfield might not be an ideal place for an international airport. Negril would be better used for an international airport. But for a logistics hub, for cargo, Vernamfield would be perfect. Now, the Minister of Transport said that is something that you will hear more about in short order as well, because it's part of the overall discussions we're having in relation to airports and the usage of airports in and across Jamaica. That was in response to Vernamfield. So the government has not forgotten about Vernamfield. They've put together a team, and now the Prime Minister had indicated that the government plans to build an international airport at Vernamfield for cargo and other logistics purposes. So in terms of passenger traffic, Vernamfield probably is not the best place at this time. Negril would be better because Negril is 1 hour away from Montego Bay, and it would help alleviate some of the traffic that goes through Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. So in terms of passengers, Negril would be better suited for an international airport. And we said earlier that Sangster International Airport in Mobay is the largest airport and busiest in Jamaica. And 85% of the people who come through that airport are tourists. So Negril also being a tourist town and being so close to Montego Bay, that would be a better spot for an international airport for passengers. Now Vernamfield is perfect for cargo, perfect for logistics hub. It's closer to the Kingston Wharf, and it's the best thing for Vernamfield right now is to turn it into a logistics hub, a cargo and logistics, to use it for cargo and logistics purposes. Now, Vernamfield, you might ask, why do they have the longest runway in Jamaica at Vernamfield and it's not being used as an airport? Well, Vernamfield is a former World War II United States Army Air Force airfield. It was built in 1941. It was abandoned and all structures were removed or torn down after it was decommissioned in 1949. So it was used by the US Air Force during World War II. So that's why it has the longest runway in Jamaica. So definitely, I'm sure it will be used as a logistics and cargo one day. Now, in terms of passenger traffic, it's not the best spot because you have the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, which is where more Jamaicans travel in and out of. Because remember, the tourists leave 85% of the traffic at Sangster International Airport is tourists. But up to 90% of the traffic that goes through Kingston's airport is Jamaicans traveling. So Vernamfield, so that airport is not at capacity in terms of traffic. So Vernamfield might not be an ideal spot for a passenger airport because although there is no airport to service the central Jamaica, it's that area doesn't have the traffic basically. So the latest is they are still planning to use Vernamfield as a cargo and logistics airport, and an enterprise team has been put together to look at the best use for Vernamfield. Now, if it's an international airport, perhaps you can have flights, passenger flights going in and out in addition to the cargo flights. So the government has prioritized the formulation of an overall plan for air transportation in and out of Jamaica. In addition to Sangster International Airport, there is a Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston and the Ian Fleming International Airport in Ocho. And then you have aerodromes. You have the Tinsapen Aerodrome in Kingston. You have the Negril Aerodrome, and you have the what's the name of it? There's an aerodrome in Portland also. Now, you also had the Boscobel Aerodrome, which was upgraded to the Ian Fleming International Airport. And it would be the Negril Aerodrome that is upgraded to the Negril International Airport. Ken Jones is the name of the aerodrome in Portland. So we'll keep you guys updated as to the progress in getting Vernamfield up and running. Alright guys, leave your comments in the section below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.